you, Jen. First, President Bukele of El Salvador posted some apparent screenshots alleging that Jean Maines of Southcom intervened to try and free another politician in El Salvador. And he alleges that she was intervening to try and free another politician who was allegedly assisting gangs in the area of El Salvador. Is the president aware of this interaction between Maines and President Bukele? And also, posting WhatsApp screenshots of a U.S. diplomat, what does this say about the U.S.'s relationship with what was once an intended partner to curb irregular migration north?
Sure, Zolan, it's a great question. I don't have all the details on the specific case, not case, but the specific details of this this incident that you're referring to. So I can't speak to whether the president's aware of it. Obviously, he's regularly briefed by his national security team, but I'll talk to them and see if there's more details on it.
Okay, great. And then on MPP, the Homeland Security Secretary was asked about the expansion of MPP yesterday, of including Haitians. I know you were asked about this earlier this week, but when asked about the expanding it, he said, "We felt the good faith implementation of this program required us to act." Why is it that expanding a policy to include more migrants, a policy that the president has referred to as inhumane, is acting in good faith?
Well, I think as the secretary has also stated, and I've stated too, we don't agree with this program. We find it has endemic flaws. It's imposed unjustifiable human costs, pulled resources and personnel away from other priority efforts, and failed to address the root causes of irregular migration. I'd also note that they made some changes to the program to attempt to instill some more humane components, even of a program that we are opposed to. In terms of how we're implementing it, I mean, my understanding, but I would really point you to the Department of Homeland Security, is that we are abiding by this court order and working to implement that as we see the requirement. But beyond that, I would really point to them for more details.
The court order didn't specify expanding it to other nationalities, including Haitians. So, I mean, with everything you just said, given that the administration has, in court documents, criticized this policy, I mean, why then expand it for this other population that the Trump administration did not include either?
Well, I would say, first of all, the Trump administration allowed this program to continue, separated families and mothers from their children, and had an absolutely inhumane and horrific approach to immigration. So I don't think there's any point of comparison there. I will check and see if there's more details on this to share with you.
The last one I have is just with this this tragedy involving a truck crash with more than 50 migrants that were killed. That's the initial reports. Just initial reports from people on the ground say that that truck was intending to come to the U.S. border, that those folks were trying to come to the U.S. Is the president, is the administration reaching out to Mexico, to partners in Central America this morning? Does this cause for a certain reevaluation of the strategy to deter migration north?
It would really come through the Department of Homeland Security, that kind of outreach. So I would point you to them for any more detail about a connection with the Mexican government.
Or the vice president at this point?
I can check and see, but I suspect that conversation would first happen through the Department of Homeland Security. Go ahead.